Hi, my name is Palki Cheema. So I came to US in spring of 2016. I started my program in 2016 spring in Auburn University in Alabama. So in India, you get an option after your 10th standard that you have to choose between science, medical science or non-medical science, or commerce courses. So I chose the non-medical, which is you get physics, chemistry, mathematics. I wanted to become a doctor, and when I thought about it practically, I was like, I have to spend so many years in med school and never thought of coming to US. But in India, I was like, it's gonna be a much more harder journey, and we don't have anyone in my family who's been in medical profession, no guidance, nothing. So I skipped it and tried to focus towards the engineering, and I'm really happy about that I chose that path. I moved to America to do my master's. So I did my undergrad in India. I worked in India for 1.5 years, and then I decided that I want to do master's. So I explored some options in India, and then I knew this was my option to come here because a lot of my seniors from my university came here. They got scholarships. They were doing really good here. So I knew that's my option, and I did prepare for the TOEFL and GRE, which were the requirements, the eligibility requirements for the enrollment here. I had those, but I was still not sure what I'm gonna do with it. So yeah, finally I decided I'm gonna apply for a couple of universities. I got it, and that's just happened. I have never been away from my family, not even for a week. I did my undergrad living there. I worked when I was doing my job as well in India. I was living with my mom. I don't have my father. I lost him when I was in 11th grade in high school. So after that, I got really attached with my mom. It was really hard for me to come to States and start a new life here. I just came here for assuming that I'll be here for 2.5 years. I'll do my degree and I'll go back. I never planned to stay here forever. So I cried, I think, every night for more than a month when I was here. Like I started my time in Alabama. I felt so lonely. But yeah, after a while you get used to, and then my first year here, I went to India 3 times in 1 year. Yeah, it was just a lot for me to stay away from my mom, especially. So we have a living master who is in India. Generations of our family have followed that. You get initiated when they give you that naam, which you have to meditate. Before that, there's an age limit, and before that, you have to be self-dependent, and you have to be a good, like, you lead a good moral life. You cannot consume alcohol, or you cannot have a non-vegetarian diet for at least a year to follow that path. I always feel like connecting to your roots is one of the major things. You always remember your language. Make sure you teach your kids that language. In festivities like Diwali, we celebrate Diwali. It's not like there are particular traditions which we have to follow, but I really wanna pass on to my kids like the history or why do we celebrate it. And we try to every Sunday, even here, we have to go to listen to the spiritual discourse. I take my kids with me so they have that habit, being vegetarian, non-alcoholics. There are some principles which we have to follow. So I always keep that close to my heart, and I'm trying to pass that to my kids too. So that is my holy, solely tradition, culture, everything. I really appreciate that I have a living master in my life who can guide me. I can meditate, and I have so many things to be thankful for. So yeah, it's just, I cannot even count. I really appreciate for what I've got, what the Lord has given me, and yeah, I'm successful in my career. I have two really sweet kids. I have nice family, so I'm appreciative of everything.